There is a feeling many people carry today, but rarely know how to explain. It's not exactly loneliness, and it's not exactly sadness. It's something quieter, a sense that something is missing, even when everything seems fine. You can be in a relationship, you can talk every day, you can share moments, messages, routines, and still feel empty. This is one of the most common experiences in modern love, and yet it's also one of the least understood, because we've been taught to believe that love should fill us, that the right person will complete something inside us. That connection means never feeling alone again. But ancient wisdom tells a very different story. In ancient Egypt, Isis was one of the most powerful figures in mythology, not because she depended on love, but because she understood it. She was known for devotion, for loyalty, for her ability to restore what was broken. But what made her powerful was not her connection to others. It was her connection to herself. Isis did not look for love to feel whole. She moved through the world as someone who was already complete. And this changes everything, because when you are complete, love becomes a choice, not a need. But today, most relationships don't begin from that place. They begin from lack, from the quiet feeling that something is missing, from the hope that someone else will bring it back. And for a while, it can feel like they do. At the beginning, everything is intense. You feel seen, you feel wanted, you feel alive. But slowly, that feeling fades, not because the connection is gone, but because it was never coming from them in the first place. It was coming from you, from the parts of yourself that were finally being activated. This is the part we often miss. We think we're losing the other person, but what we're really losing is the feeling we briefly accessed within ourselves. And without realizing it, we try to get it back. We ask for more attention, more reassurance, more closeness. But the more we ask, the more the connection starts to feel heavy, because now, love has a job, to fill a space it was never meant to fill. And this is where emptiness begins, not in the absence of love, but in the misunderstanding of it. Ancient cultures didn't see love as something that completes you. They saw it as something that reflects you, a mirror, not a solution. And mirrors don't create anything new. They show you what's already there. This is why two people can experience the same relationship in completely different ways. One feels fulfilled, the other feels empty, because the experience is not just about the relationship, it's about what each person brings into it. When you rely on someone else to feel whole, you give away your center, and once that happens, everything becomes unstable. Your mood depends on them, your confidence depends on them, your sense of worth begins to shift with their attention, and slowly, you lose yourself, not all at once, but piece by piece, until one day, you realize you're not even sure who you are without them. This is why emptiness feels so confusing, because it often appears when everything looks fine on the surface. There's no obvious problem, no clear reason, just a quiet absence of meaning, and that absence cannot be filled from the outside, because it was never created there. It was created the moment you disconnected from yourself. This is what ancient wisdom tried to protect against, through rituals, through symbols, through constant reminders of inner balance. People were taught to stay connected to themselves first, not as a form of isolation, but as a foundation, so that when they entered relationships, they didn't disappear inside them. They remained present, grounded, whole, and from that place, love becomes something entirely different. It becomes lighter, less demanding, less fragile, because it's no longer responsible for holding your identity together. You are, and when you are, you don't feel empty in love. You feel expanded by it. And maybe that's the shift we need to make. Not finding someone who completes us, but becoming someone who doesn't need to be completed. Because when you reach that point, love doesn't feel like something you're trying to hold on to. It feels like something that flows naturally, without pressure, without fear, and without that quiet emptiness in the background. If this perspective made you reflect on your own relationships, follow the channel for more insights from ancient wisdom.